The Temple of Bel dates back almost 2,000 years and is considered one of the most important religious buildings of the first century. And as these before and after satellite images show, the main building has been destroyed. Well, the full extent of the damage is unclear. Once again, ISIS has shown the world it is more than willing and capable of destroying priceless antiquities. Erin Thompson is an assistant professor of art crime at John Jay College of Criminal Justice. She joins us from New York. Erin, thank you for being with us. In simple words here, and in sort of broad brushstrokes, why is this temple so important? If it is completely destroyed, what have we lost?
We've lost a great amount. This was one of the best preserved temples of the ancient world. It was dedicated in AD 32, when Jesus may have still been walking the earth. It was used as a Christian church after antiquity, and then as a mosque until the 1920s. So it's really an example of the type of synchronism of religion that ISIS is seeking to destroy.
And that appears to be one of the motivations here by ISIS. There's the ideological destroying of history, the part of history that they don't agree with, and something which I think you've warned about in the past, the very media-savvy side of ISIS.
They're incredibly media savvy. What they're doing is destroying on the Western media's news cycle. They're giving us rumors, teasers, then official confirmations and images, and then just as the story dies down again, they do it again. So they destroyed a temple last Sunday. Now this Sunday, they do it now.
So what's to be gained by ISIS by doing this, by sort of getting it out there that they are capable of carrying out these horrendous acts?
This sends a very important propaganda message for ISIS. They're using essentially the media to convey to potential recruits this idea that the West is powerless to defend against ISIS's destruction of things that are so important to us. So I think we really need to talk about how these destructions are not just something we can't defend against, but are vital sources of evidence that we're going to use to prosecute ISIS fighters for war crimes when the conflict is over.
Yeah, do you really think that members of ISIS who are burning people alive in cages and decapitating Coptic Christians on beaches, do you think they're really worried about the possibility of war crime prosecution?
I think there may be a difference between the level of people who are actually, setting those matches and the many, many people who are helping them sell antiquities through the marketplace. So we have to tell those people that maybe all you're doing is transporting a statuette across the border, but you too are going to be as liable for crimes against humanity.
Some of the criticisms which we seem to get reporting these acts of destruction, the international community pays far more attention to the destruction of an old building, no matter how special it is, than we do to the hundreds of thousands of people who have died during this conflict, and we have our priorities wrong.
I don't think that we're reporting on these to the exclusion of reporting on the deaths, and they are very important. For example, this temple was a vital source of tourist income to the community, which is now going to be deprived. It is going to find it's so much harder to recover from the conflict without this source of income.
Erin Thompson, Assistant Professor of Art Crime, we appreciate you being with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.